I guess I should ride with Lex.
When I do it carefully. You can lose everything you own over jealousy. When I met her, I ain't never sweat her, I just let her breathe. See you down, keep my foot on you, that's not my pedigree. At your throat, I done took her oath, I pray I never leave. I'm a different guy, you're surprised, tucked in my sleeve. Boy, you fucking stupid, sold your seat for some bloody beef. True nation, cut the conversation, better keep it brief.
It's about time, so no curses to our enemies. You can try to run where you going, it's your destiny. You gotta fall, never rise, that's the melody. What you get to witness, the beginning of a legacy.
It's about time, send them curses to them enemies. You can try to run where you going, this your destiny. Fusion gotta fall, never rise, that's the melody. What you get to witness, the beginning of a legacy. It's about time, send them curses to them enemies. You can try to run where you going, this your destiny. Fusion gotta fall, never rise, that's the melody. What you get to witness, the beginning of a legacy. They don't wanna know, we tell them, they just won't believe. It's about the journey, I ain't worried, moving at my speed. Saying we ain't much to be desired, gotta disagree. Scoring one of mine, then we spinning like rotisserie. Go against the odds, I'm ready, this another victory. Cut different, niggas moving foul, where the referee. Moving like the military, something they ain't never seen. One West world for the people, this is what they need.
It's about time, so no curses to our enemies. You can try to run where you going, it's your destiny. You gotta fall, never rise, that's the melody. What you get to witness, the beginning of a legacy.
It's about time, send them curses to them enemies. You can try to run where you going, this your destiny. Music gotta fall, never rise, that's the melody. What you get to witness, the beginning of a legacy. It's about time, send them curses to them enemies. You can try to run where you going, this your destiny. Music gotta fall, never rise, that's the melody. What you get to witness, the beginning of a legacy.
Oh yeah, ooh Lord. And if you don't give it, you won't get it, that's right. I give her all my love. Hey, run that shit up, Trace.
I came from the streets to the shy, where wicked and evil collide. If it was illegal, we tried ambition to get us a piece of the pie. Had so many demons inside, was dimming the gleam of my eye, killing my innocence, all of my vision. I'm reading the sign and seeing demise. We've been deprived of basic necessities, that and cocaine, a satanic recipe. Refusing to claim it as destiny, sins of the fatherly children in jeopardy. The family addiction affected me, affliction of prison, the death of me. Not even the thought of my legacy, living in hell, how you hating your pedigree. Been definitely holding the grudge, letting it go cause no hoe is in us. If we don't connect then you know what it was. One West and no cowards is rolling with us. Steps was all in the mud, feeling the pain like salt in the cut. The blessing is all of these lessons, no question we taught them in blood. It's all for the love, yeah. The blessing is all of these lessons, no question we taught them in blood. It's all for the love. The blessing is all of these lessons, no question we taught them in blood. It's all for the love. I get an honor to command and Jenna Johanna for being the armor, protecting the message, delivered the Abba, straight from the Father. He gave it to you, ain't making excuse. Though Satan is loose, kept lacing his boots, training and raising the troops, perfecting the method of 7-1 West in the hairs was able to prove. Ain't stressing them niggas that never can step in the stand and stating the truth. My people could never imagine the hardest of winners you lasted. Extending the realest compassion for niggas that should have been fitted for caskets. How could you ever ignore the nigga who slept on the floor and was ready for war? Whenever it called, better this weapon is drawn. Election is short. law, edging the sword, from the projects of the Bronx. Now representing the law, the water for blessing us all.
Yo, this beat actually really hard.
UBK shit, South Coast shit, man. Shout out Bar Tennessee, all that business. Hey, get the money, hey. I don't know the fuck going on out there, motherfucker. Hey. Hey, get the money, nigga. Taste the paper, bitch. Keep all of your morals, never slave for shit. Ice up on my wrist. Yeah, I'm hood rich. I don't give a fuck about to get pop quick. Yeah, I'm on that shit. Yeah, I'm in the town. Niggas talking about that G, but now they come around. Can't even come around. Yeah, I'm up, nigga. Man, fuck all of these hoes, get the bucks, bitch. I'm a young rich nigga, I ain't tryna flex. You can tell I'm cold by the ice around my neck. Straight up BBS, I charge you, boy, you wanna test. I don't get no shot about a nigga or a bitch. Boy, I love the life I live, cause a nigga keep it real. Nigga freshly hell, take that drip, but get the spill. I ain't little flip, getting pimped up out of his. I'm a straight G though, getting paper like a Meats roll. That's that South Coast stain if you tryna hang. You be cared about it, bang, boy, we rep the same. Nigga try that talk, but we rep that murder game. Get your ass pop, ain't nothing to a G. All up, bitches wanna fuck, but hell no, I don't pay no fee. Bitches leak too G, got that ice, I make it sneeze. All these niggas lame as hell, can't even come around me. Bitches South Coast, South Carolina, bitch, I'm styling, yeah.
No demons get control of me, no money get the best of me, no bitches getting up over me. Don't want much nigga, I'm sucker free. That's the way it gotta be. These niggas chain, these bitches chain, y'all chain is soak me. For real, this brotherhood of weapon. And bitch, we carry weapons. Like a rob on nigga, ass don't even need a weapon. And y'all be well protected, and y'all be well respected. And if you got a problem, then y'all well better address it. You cross that line, we ain't show no mercy. Cross that line, you ain't gon' need search. You pull up and they get nervous. You ain't making no moves, you ain't got no purse. On UBK, so I ain't never worried. I'm putting them right, both of my hands dirty. For real, I learned from the OGs. I'm a young nigga, but I'm a certified priest. And I pretend to see. In this mandatory that I gotta keep my heat. You should play it safe, and we gon' play with keys. For real.
Yeah, those are messed up, no. Bad news is to beat your home, nigga. Yeah. Go on, get on that ass real quick one time. 144, baby.
They said you get on, you gon' represent, I said of course. Soon as they crank that beat, I ride that bitch just like a horse. She about to go dumb, yeah, bitch, me whole car. You ain't know they call me Obi-Wan, I come with the force. You gon' ride, yeah, of course, get it lit up like a torch. You even low on this door, told that bitch is either or. Yeah, I know them niggas ain't cut like that, I swear I'm to our core. Wait up, let me make a call right quick, I'ma start another war. I was hurting when she left, but I don't care about anymore. I need a Vaseline like my Nina Puffer bar. Took a Zoc, watch the dark. Matter of fact, like a dart. Any problem, let them come. We gon' snatch they soul like Shane Sharp. Put them out of service, keep them tools like Miss Harper Free. Try to hold me, it's way too late. I'm headed straight to the safe. Throw that one up like a trophy. I'm that nigga, ain't no debate. Told them boys we taking over. Call them up like set the date. This shit a piece of cake. Yeah, my bitches came from Whole Foods. Told them put on that top 3. Then bring me my house shoes. Don't make excuses. These niggas ungrateful, gotta show them UBK rules. I make hits like I can't lose. They said you get on, you gon' represent, I said of course. Soon as they crank that beat, I ride that business like a horse. She
Shalom, Yahba Shem Yahshua Barakatah to all the brothers. Yashamal Ataba Shem Yahshua to all the sisters. What's going on, Warrior? You there? Now on. Probably technical difficulties right now. Hey, Trooper. Having technical difficulties. Trooper will be right back. You know what it is? It's Tuesday, Brotherhood class.
You hear me?
Yeah, I hear you now.
Oh, y'all, Bashim, y'all, Shabrakata.
Yahba Shem Yahshua Barakatah. What's going on?
I'm 12.
Hell yeah. It's Tuesday, Brotherhood class. You know what it is. Going into interracial marriage. Jonathan Majors, he was found guilty of, the charges he had against that white woman. I guess he was being chased down by her and all that.
Yeah.
Showing us we ain't supposed to deal with women outside of our race anyway. You got 12 beautiful tribes, and you rather deal with a heathen, with a nation outside your race. And you have 12 beautiful tribes when you should be dealing with your sisters, man. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. You shouldn't be worried about nobody else but your own. Because he wouldn't go through all of that if he was dealing with his own sisters. If he was dealing with his own women, he wouldn't go through all of that. Going to court, saying he abused her and he put bruises on her. You understand? When really the Lord told us interracial marriage is a sin. Interracial marriage is something we should learn at a young age, that we should devalue another nation. We should have no value for no white woman, for no Asian women, for no Arab women. We should have no value for them. All the value you should have is for Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian women. You like a little fair skin, get you a Hispanic sister. She's still an Israelite. She's still a part of 12 tribes of the nation of Israel. You wouldn't go through none of the things that you going through when you deal with another nation outside of your race. You don't look at it as if you the slave under them. You the slave under them, because they rule over you. Their people rule over you. So what they do? You really do what they tell you to do. Now you got a Christmas tree in your house, decorated, looking like a fool in your ugly Christmas sweater. You looking like a fool, drinking eggnog, talking about Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. Looking like a fool, when in actuality, you know deep down that something ain't right. Something ain't right when you dealing with another woman outside your nation. When you deal with a woman outside your nation, you know something ain't right. You know something ain't right. You got anything you want to say, Warren?
Love, sir.
Oh, I forgot, man. Congratulations on getting your name, Warren. You already know.
Mother in Christ. What?
Congratulations, Warren. You already know. That's what's up, man. You've been doing good. You've been diligent. You've been coming to classes. You've been learning. You've been asking questions. You know, like a student should ask questions, try and understand what's going on, try and understand what you need to understand, try and see what you need to know. But other than that, you know, let's get our first scripture. Let's get Deuteronomy 7:3. Because you'll have people out there that go, why I can't date outside my race? What was the reason I can't go outside my race? What if I see a blue-eyed, blonde hair, fair skinned white woman walk by and she look nice? I'm at the gym working out and I see one looking nice and she looking over here and she asks me, "Hey, how you doing? What's your name?" And then we start to communicate, we start to interact with each other. What was the reason I can't talk to her? What's the reason? Well, the Lord's about to let you know why we can't date outside of our race. You got it?
Oh, God. The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verse 3. Neither shalt thou make marriages with them. Thy daughter thou shalt not give unto his son, nor his daughter shalt thou take unto thy son.
You heard what the Lord said? The Lord said, don't make marriages with them. Their daughter, don't take their daughters unto your son, neither take their son, give your sons unto their daughters, vice versa. Don't do it. There's a reason the Lord say not to date outside your race. There's a whole bunch of explanations on what's the cause and what's the reason throughout the whole Bible if we go outside of our race. Keep reading. Let's see one of the reasons.
Verse
Read.
4. For they will turn away thy son from following me.
They will do what?
They will turn away thy son from following me.
They will have you celebrating Christmas. They will have you sitting down at a table talking about happy Thanksgiving. Happy Valentine's Day. Putting a cross around your neck. You got white Jesus on the wall. You will follow all of this because they'll take you away from the Lord, man. They'll take your mind away from the Lord. You'll start eating all the swine, all the pork, every nonsense you would do. You would think that lobster is delicacy, crab is delicacy, shrimp is delicacy. You would start going and eating all of this, following the other nations. All they're gonna do is take you away and take your mind away from the Lord. You won't even realize that you're being taken away from the Lord because you're so focused on loving the other nation. You giving them value. You putting a lot of value into a heathen nation. When the Lord says don't marry them. The Lord told us not to marry a nation outside of our race. We should be dealing and focused on ours and making our people stronger, man. Making our race stronger. Because you go outside your own, you go deal with another nation, all it do is make you weak. All it do is make you weak. And then you'll end up like Jonathan Majors. You'll end up like what was his name?
Young Jeezy.
Yeah, you'll end up like Young Jeezy. You'll end up like these guys, man. What's the guy with the black glove that they say killed his wife? I forgot his name. He alive his wife.
O.J. Simpson.
Yeah, you'll end up like O.J. Simpson. Like we don't learn. We don't learn. We think, oh, I'll probably do it better than him. No, it's not about doing it better. It's about staying focused and building your own nation and making your nation strong. So that way you don't go outside your nation and then dealing with another nation. And next thing you know, you're being taken away from your God. Now you're serving Allah. Now you're serving Buddha. You're serving white Jesus and Christianity. You'll be serving these things, not knowing that the Lord told us not to deal with these other nations, man. Stay with your own, make your own stronger. That way you won't be turned away from your God. Because you know why? That same Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian woman, they serve the same God as you. Black men always making excuses, talking about why they can't date a Black woman. Like, man, she going through what you going through. What can't you understand, Black man? She in the same hellhole you in. So you wanna get a cheat code and jump the gate to go date outside your race. When the Lord said no, that ain't gonna work. It's never gonna work. Interracial marriage is not gonna work. That's why it's better to love your own. Deal with your own, because your own will understand you more than these other races out here. Your own will comprehend anything that you go through. These other nations won't understand what you go through because they not going through what you're going through. They won't feel. They won't understand all the pain and trauma that you went through as a young man or as a young woman. They won't understand it. That's why it's best to deal with your own. Because then, guess what? Y'all both serve the same God. Ain't no turning away from your God. Because you and that Black Hispanic woman, y'all serve the same God, and then y'all will learn to not to do the things that God say not to do. Is that it with that scripture? Read verse 4 again.
Oh God, Deuteronomy 7:4. For they will turn away thy son from following me, that they may serve other gods. So will the anger of the Lord be kindled against you, and destroy thee suddenly.
God destroy you suddenly, man. You're gonna be destroyed. They're gonna turn against you. They're gonna turn their back against you, and you're gonna be destroyed suddenly. Like, man, you better wake up. You better focus on the goal. You're being distracted by loving other nations. You're watching TV and you see Maybelline, you see all these shampoo commercials and makeup commercials. And then what you see, the so-called white woman looking nice. She looking nice on the commercial, and then you start fantasizing about her. You start fantasizing about her because you wanna taste of that white woman. You want a taste of that Asian, like Young Jeezy. Now look at Young Jeezy now being sued because you want to deal with women outside your race when you could have been dealing with a sister. You could have been dealing with a sister, and that sister would have loved you, man, unconditionally. Unconditionally love. Is that all?
Oh God.
All right, drop that. Let me get Tobit chapter 4, verse 12.
You said Tobit?
Yeah, Tobit chapter 4, verse 12 out the Apocrypha.
The book of Tobit, chapter You said 4, right?
Yeah, 4 verse 12.
Chapter 4, verse 12. Beware, beware of all whoredom.
Beware of all whoredom, man. Dating outside of your race is whoredom. The Lord say, beware of all whoredom, man. That's a fashion of whoredom when you go outside your people. When you go outside your people, that's a way of whoredom. And what?
My son, and chiefly take a wife of the seed of thy fathers.
The Lord said, chiefly, man, take a wife of the seed of your father, your bloodline, man, your kinfolk, your nation. That's who you're supposed to deal with. You do anything outside of that is you do anything outside of that, all that is whoredom. Whoredom, man. You don't want to deal with no whoredom. You think you got a trophy when you deal with a woman outside your race. You think you done made it. You didn't make it nowhere, man. All that it is whoredom, man. The Lord considered that as whoredom, all forms of whoredom. And that's why the Lord say, take a wife of thy seed of thy father, man. Keep reading.
Gone, gone. And take not a strange woman to wife.
And don't take a strange woman to wife. You know what's a strange woman? The white woman. She's strange. The Arab woman is strange. The Asian woman is strange. The African women are strange, man. They're different from our women. They're not like our women. They're a whole totally different race. They eat different. They they move different. Their spirit about them is different. They don't have the vibe that our sisters have. They don't have it. So don't deal with strange women. These strange women will take you away from serving your God. They'll have you start. Next thing you know, you go deal with an Asian woman. You'll be bowing down to Buddha. Talking about Buddha give you good luck. So now I go to the casino with a Buddha chain so I can try and win the casino or a lottery ticket. Thinking you gonna break open a fortune teller cookie and it's gonna give you what you need in there. It's gonna give you the numbers on the back of that little paper. No, it's not. Our people fall for anything. We fall for anything these other nations say or do. We believe in superstition heavy. We believe in superstition more than anything. We should be believing in the Lord, man. The Lord is who we should be believing in. Nothing else. Nothing else matters, man. But the Lord. Don't take on these strange women, black man. Leave these other nation women's alone. Go deal with your own. That's why the Lord gave us 12 tribes. And he made sure they didn't all look alike. You got all different varieties in the 12 tribe, man. They're all Israelites, man. And you rather go deal with some strange women. Keep reading.
Gone, gone. Which is not of thy father's tribe.
They're not from our bloodline. They didn't come from the seed of our fathers. If they don't come from the seed of our fathers, then they're nothing but strange women. We shouldn't even give no value to. Keep reading.
Gone, gone. For we are the children of the prophets. Noah. Let's say Noah.
Yeah, Noah.
Noah, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob.
Yeah. We are the children of the prophet. We are the children of the of of the Antioch of the Bible, man. You got Noah, Abraham, Isaac, Jacob. Those are our forefathers, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indian. Those are our forefathers. Those are a lineage of people and bloodline that we should be dealing with. We got the holy seed, man. We're a holy people. Can't be dealing with unholy people, with unrighteous people, people that never received the laws of the Lord. Can't be dealing with that. If they didn't get if they're not our people, then why deal with it? Let's deal with our own, man. Chiefly take the tribe of the fathers of our people, man. Because anything contrary to that is not good. It's not good at all. Can't be dealing with that, man. Or you'll be going through what Jonathan Majors went through. You'll be going through what OJ went through. You'll be going through what Young Jeezy's going through. You'll be paying these other nations, man. You'll be paying these other nations for something that you should have been dealing with your system. You should have been dealing with your sister, dealing with your own. You wouldn't have been going through with none of this if you were dealing with your own. Keep reading.
Remember, my son, that our fathers from the beginning, even that they all marry wives of their own kindred.
Mm-hmm. You hear that? Remember that, man. Our forefathers from back then, they married women from their own stock. Our forefathers married women from their own stock, man. They didn't deal with women outside of their own, man. Because they understand the repercussions that come behind it. They understood the consequences that come with it. And that is to serve their God, to serve the God of a strange woman. Imagine dating an Arab woman and you bowing down to Allah. Or you going to Mecca and you trying to kiss a damn rock. Fighting through the crowd to put your face in that little circle hole and try and kiss and lick up on the damn rock that everybody else done put their germs on, man. Everybody else done put their nasty, disgusting, funky germs on it, and here you go. Want to jump in like Mike Tyson. Want to jump in like you little dirt. You Muslim now. Ain't nothing changed when you become Muslim.
So, like,
Go ahead.
precept for that.
Go ahead.
Book of Habakkuk, chapter 2, verse 19. Woe unto him that saith to the wood, awake, to the dumb stone, arise, it shall teach. Behold, it is laid over with gold and silver, and there is no breath at all in the midst of it. That's all in the scripture.
Damn right. The Lord say, woe unto you, man. Destruction unto you. If you want to serve false idol gods, man. Such as wood and stone. And those are the things we praise today. Christianity and Islam. Christianity symbolized the wood, and Islam symbolized the stone. Those are the two major religions out right now that our people want to serve. You want to serve these religions. You wanna go outside your own people and date strange women so you can serve these religions, man, and fall for these ideologies that come behind it. Don't fall for it because it's not doing nothing but further destroy you, further keep you underneath the feet of those that continue to oppress you. Don't be gullible and fall for these strange women, man. Stay strong. Deal with your own. Be like our forefathers and deal with the stock of our women. Maybe you won't go through the things you go through. Yeah, she a little naggy. Yeah, she a little fussy. But why wouldn't she be fussy going through the oppression that she's going through, man? Like you. She going through it just like you, black man. Just most time women can't handle the oppression like you can handle it, black man. That's why we have to lean on each other and make each other stronger. Let's make each other stronger. Keep reading that. That was a good precept, warrior. That was a good one. Keep reading that verse.
Come. Like, even that, they all marry wives of their own kindred,
Mm-hmm.
were blessed in their children, and their seed shall inherit the land. Verse 13.
That's it right there. That's it. You can stop right there. Because when we marry women of our own, our children are blessed, man. When we have children with our own sisters, man, our children are blessed. Our children are blessed. But you want to deal with women outside your home when that's not going to bless your children. That's going to put you in the predicament you can't come out of. Because now imagine you have children with a woman outside your race, that child become confused. You tell us a person that, they be like, how can that child be confused? Of course that child be confused because now that child has to make a decision on what side should they choose. That child got to make a decision on what side should they choose. Hold up, Salaki. Now that child has to make a decision on what side should they choose because now they don't even understand what side are they on. They don't. They got to figure out are they the black side or are they the side of what their mother is, man. Or are they the side of what their mother is? That's what you got. That's what they got to understand and focus on, man. They got to focus on that stuff.
Salaki.
Go ahead.
Then, when it's their time to have a wife or a husband, they gonna say, "Do I pick a husband or a wife of my mom nation or of my dad nation?"
Mm-hmm. That's where the confusion start at. Because now look at the NBA players. that got interracial marriage mothers. A lot of them, their mothers are white. Their mothers are white and their dad is black, like Blake Griffin. And then he went to go have a child with a white woman. You got Blake Griffin. You got the point guard for Indiana. His mom white and his dad black. A lot of them are like that. You got the Ball brothers. They mom white and they dad black. That right there is confusing. You created you done laid down with a heathen nation and had children with her. And now these children grow up and don't understand, and they live through two sides of the family. They see the black side of the family, and then they see the white side of the family. Now imagine that. Imagine you going to your black side of the family. You sitting down at the table and you see grandma, you see your uncle, you see your aunties on the black side. And then you go to the white side. You see how they talking. You see everything's different. You see how everything different from both sides of the family. The way they act, the way they talk, the way they interact with each other. The food that we eat. You understand? The way we move, the music we listen to. Now you have to make a decision between that. You have to make a decision between that, because you look at the black family, you go, they poor. They ain't all the way, they ain't all the way as where they supposed to be. Then you look at the white family, they living in a nice house, picket fence, dog, looking nice. Now tell me what decision you gonna make if you see that. If you had to choose, you gonna choose the white family. You gonna love the black side because the culture behind it. But most time you ain't gonna want to run behind that. You're gonna be like, oh, they too loud. They this and that. All confused. You done confused your children into believing something that they don't even understand they are. You don't understand when you have children that is made by interracial relationship. That mind of that child is confused, man. They going through a state of confusion. Let me get Nehemiah 13 and 23.
Go. Like you said, Nehemiah 13 and 23.
Come.
The book of Nehemiah, chapter 13, verse 23. In those days also saw I Jews that had married wives of Ashdod, of Ammon, and of Moab. Verse 24. And their children.
Read 23 again, Salaki. I'm trying to get to it.
Book of Nehemiah, chapter 13, verse 23. In those days also saw I Jews that had married wives of Ashdod, of Ammon, and of Moab.
Those days, man, there was times where we were seeing our people marrying women of other races, man. Women marrying, going out. I mean, man marrying women outside their own race, marrying women of Ashdod, marrying women of Moab, the Chinese, just marrying women and going doing things that the Most High say not to do. The Most High never told us to marry women that's not of our own. The Most High wants you to marry women of your own stock. So you don't go try and look for a woman of Ashdod, Moab, and who else?
Ashdod, Ammon, and Moab.
You don't want to marry no woman of Ashdod, Ammon, the Japanese, and Moab, the Chinese. You don't want to marry any of those women, man. You don't want to fall for that. Why would you want to fall for that, man? Look at Young Jeezy. I bet I can guarantee you Young Jeezy regret marrying that Asian, man. He probably sit back on that bed and he go, damn, why the hell did I marry her? What the hell was I thinking? Maybe it was probably that Kung Pao chicken. That Kung Pao chicken she had probably made me think, man, I need to marry her. And then realize, man, that Kung Pao chicken ain't got nothing on the black chicken. It ain't got nothing on that black chicken. Cause she eating food that's still alive. You trying octopus and squids still moving on the plate. Cause you wanna show love to. I know we all people of love, man. We love things, man. We not the people that do things towards others. We have compassion. We have more compassion than any other nation on this earth. We do. Keep reading.
Like, you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you now.
Come, verse 24. And their children spake, hath in the speech of Ashdod, and could not speak in the Jews' language, but according to the language of each people.
Mm-hmm. You hear that? That's what happens too when you go into interracial. Man, that'd be the craziest thing right there. We had our own language again, and you go out there and you go deal with another race, and then that child trying to come amongst us, and then we speaking the language that child can't even understand or speak our language. That child speaking the language of his mother. Because you went to go lay down with a heathen, and now the child was raised up by that heathen and learned the ways of the heathen, man. To follow the ways of the heathen, learn to follow the gods of those heathens. That's why it's best to stay amongst your own. Now, if they didn't do that, if they didn't go lay down with a heathen, now that child would have been speaking our language. That child would have learned the ways of our God. That child would have learned the ways of how we operate, how we move, what makes us us. You understand? You got anything you want to say, Warrior?
God. There's a story in the Bible where a brother caught a Israelite and a Moabite in the tent with a javelin through both of them.
Yeah.
That show how serious it is. interracial marriage is, and how it's not so serious no more, but God is still serious.
God is serious about that, man. I remember that story too. When he stuck the javelin into them, man. He went into their tent and he stuck the javelin into them. That right there is a serious thing. Is a crime. It's a crime against the Lord. It's a crime, man. That's why the Lord, anything that goes against the scripture is a crime against God. Interracial marriage is a crime against God, man. And that is the reason that that prophet stuck that javelin into that interracial couple in their tent. Because that's something we wasn't supposed to do. That was disgusting in the eyesight of the Lord, man. That was disgusting in the eyesight of the Lord. You understand? What verse you on now?
Verse 25.
All right, keep going.
Come. The book of Nehemiah, chapter 13 and 25. And I contended with them, and cursed them, and smote certain of them, and plucked off their hair, and made them swear by God, saying, Ye shall not give your daughters unto their sons, nor take their daughters unto your sons, or for yourselves.
Nehemiah saying he plucked the hair off their head, man. And he made them swore that they would never date outside their race. He made them swore, man. Because it was that right there is something major. That's something we don't even understand why that happened. Our pastor's not teaching us this, man. What's the reason you're going to church if you're not learning any of this? You're not learning to keep the laws, statutes, and commandment of the Lord. You're not learning what laws that you're disobeying that you should learn to not disobey. I mean, Salakia, you should learn to obey, man. You should learn to obey these laws. But there's someone out there that you go see every Sunday or Friday or Saturday, and he's not teaching you what you need to do to be a righteous person, what you need to do to obey God. Instead of singing and dancing and doing performances and thinking you're doing miracles. I saw a video the other day. These young pastor Christian young folks. He talking, and while he talking, he had a little water bottle and a big water bottle. And he's pouring water into the big water bottle into the little water bottle.
Mm-hmm.
And talking about this is what God righteousness is about.
What?
How is that God's righteousness, man? Where is that in the Bible? Where is that in the Bible? Our people just come up with things to make other people feel good about themselves. That's why when you read the Bible to them, they're confused. They look at you and they go, "That's not in my Bible. Not my Bible. My Bible don't say that."
What Bible?
Of course, your Bible don't say that because you didn't look in it for it to say that. Majority of our people never read the Bible. They never read the Bible. They don't know what's in that book. They're gonna tell you, not my Bible, not my Jesus.
It's a lot.
What you mean by not your Jesus? How you know what Jesus is about if it's not your Jesus? My Bible doesn't say that. Well, of course, if you would have opened and read it, then it would say it. Go ahead.
Lucky. And how you gonna say not my Jesus when there's only one Jesus? So like it's like there's a million clones of them because there's a million people that say it. There's a million people that say not my Jesus. So who's your Jesus? There's only one Jesus.
There's only one Jesus, man. But they saying not my Jesus. You be hearing that too, right?
What? Not
Not my Jesus.
God. It's a lot.
Go ahead.
I hear not. That's not well, that's not my God. Something like that.
Yeah, not my God.
Yeah.
My God is a loving God. My God love everybody. I don't know what God you love you talking about. It becomes something like that. It becomes something to that. Then it become then it become a then it become my Bible. Well, my Bible don't say that. You know why your Bible don't say that? Because you never opened it up to read it. You never opened it up to get the understanding that you need out of it. That's why in the ICBK, we push that you should get in class. Get in class. Take notes. Ask questions. So you get a better understanding of what that Bible's speaking of, man. Because I remember my first time opening up the Bible and reading it. I remember when I first opened it, I remember reading Genesis until it got to the baguette. Till it starts saying this person beget this person beget that person. I was like, oh man, what the heck is this? Why I keep saying beget this person, beget this person? I didn't understand. So I closed the book. Like, man, I don't understand what the heck is this beget. Beget. And then guess what? Till I found the truth. Found the truth and then reopened it up again and went, oh, that's what it means. Now I understand. It's the book about my people. Now when I start to understand there's a book about my family, open it up again and start reading again. Because now I have the understanding of if this book is about me and my people, I should understand why am I in this predicament that I am right now. It tells you about that. It tells you why you're in the predicament you're in and how to get out of it. The thing is, are you willing to stand up and fight the lust and demons that's holding you back from achieving greatness? Because the achieving greatness is only in one place. It's in this Bible, man. The 1611 King James Version Bible is in here. That's how you will achieve greatness. Not reading the what's that book? I've been seeing a lot of people read the saying about the law, power, something about power and law, something like that, similar to that.
No, I
A
don't think.
lot of people be reading that book, thinking thinking they're gonna be successful. And oh yeah, in another book, How to Be Rich.
God.
How you gonna read a book on how to be rich? If it was that plain and simple, a lot of people would have read that book and been rich. Rich people not gonna give you. Rich people not gonna tell you how to really be rich. They're gonna tell you how to be, how to get, how to give them more money so they can be richer. Because that's why you ran and buy that book. You ran and bought that book because you fell for it. You fell for it, man. You ran in that damn bookstore and you went to go support that and buy that book on how to be rich. And then when you opened and read it, it never told you how to be rich. All it told you was what it feels like to be rich. And you fell for the okie doke. Our people always fall for the okie doke, man. That's why the Lord wants you to deal with your own. He don't want you going outside your own race. Deal with your own race, man. So that way your people could be strong. That way you can focus more on yours, man.
That's a lot.
Go ahead.
And if we would deal with our own, and if we did make a book, How to Be Rich, it will actually tell you how we got rich. Cause there's laws against us, like how say for example, I could sell a garment and I tell you it's made of full linen and I put cloth in it. There's laws against that. I can't do that. I gotta actually give you what you asked for. If you ask for a linen garment, 100%, I gotta give you 100% linen, not 99%. Cause we got laws like that. God set up these laws so we could run a government and be righteous to one another.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm right. They ain't none of them wrote a book on how to be righteous. But there's only one book that's gonna show you the number one selling book, and that's the King James Version Bible, man. The number one selling book in the whole earth, on the whole earth. Ain't no other book out beating the Bible. There's nobody dropping the book that's gonna outbeat the Bible, man. Every nation got their hand on our book, on our records. They read it and they see it's not talking about them. But most of them been lied to by Christianity, trying to make it like it's for like everybody can be drafted in. Like everybody could be drafted in.
It's lucky.
Yeah.
And that's why they make the other versions of the Bible, like the NIV and stuff, so it could fit your doctrine.
Mm-hmm.
Read the NIV because it's too hard. I mean, it's easier to read. You read it.
Yeah, it's easier to read the NIV. It's easier to read the ESV. There's a whole bunch of them, man. The New King James. It's easier to read these things. Then when you open it up and read it and you compare it to the 1611, you be like, wait, hold up. Are we reading the same thing?
Mm-hmm.
Because you'll have like a I remember a friend of mine was reading because he thought he knew the Bible more than me, and then he was reading. Then when he read it, I'm reading what he read. I'm looking at what he reading, and in my book, he reading, and I'm like, wait, hold on, why you want to say that? It sounds so soft.
Right.
Yours sounds so soft. Why yours sounds so soft? It don't sound like That's no wonder y'all so soft like that. The ESV and the New King James version and the what is it in
NIV or NLV.
NIV? It sounds so weak. It sounds so watered down that when they read it, instead of saying it the way it's supposed to be said, it was said in the soft way. And you'll be like, wait, hold on, why he said it like that? Instead of saying ye will go into captivity, he'll say you'll be put in prison. You be like, wait, hold on. Why he say you go into prison? He that leadeth in the he that putteth in prison shall go in prison. You be like, wait, he that leadeth in the prison shall go into prison. Well, mine say he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. So what happened? Why yours say something way different than what mine say? It's because yours is the watered down version. It sounds good, but it's not. That's why a lot of them think the way they think. Mm-hmm. That's why they think the way they think. They think they reading something that's gonna open up their eyes when it sounds like that. Then when you read your version, they look at it like, whoa, why it sound like that?
Mm.
Why yours say it like that? And mine say it like this. Well, and then they'll make an excuse. Well, I can't read the King James version because of the yay and the the yay and what else? What else is in there that they say they can't comprehend?
Oh, damn! What? It's a lot. Under
They
everything.
can't understand ye.
The begat.
Yeah, the begat, the ye shall not. They don't understand any of those. When you read it, you start to understand it as much. When you start to read it, you start to understand it.
I like it.
But don't hold up. But and it'd be the same people that got college degrees telling you they can't read it. And then they be like, I'm in college right now reading NIV. Go ahead.
And it's common sense when you just use your context clues. If
Yeah.
it say Abraham begat Isaac, what do you think it means? Like it just common sense.
I don't understand, man. Christians are weird and weak minded. They gullible. They fall for anything. A Christian will fall for anything, man. That's how Christians think. That's how Christians think, man. Let's get let's get First King chapter 11, verse 1.
Go. The book of First King 11, verse 1. But King Solomon loved many strange women.
King Solomon loved many strange women, man. A king, man, with a lot of wisdom. King Solomon he had a lot of wisdom, man. But he loved many strange women, man. And that's where King Solomon failed at. Falling for the heathen nations, man. Falling for women outside of his race. He gave them value. Keep reading.
Come. Together with the daughter of Pharaoh,
He had Egyptian women's. What else?
women of the Moabites,
He had Chinese women's,
Ammonites,
Japanese women,
Edomites,
white women,
Sidonians,
African women,
and Hittites.
another race of African women.
Verse 2. Of the nations concerning which the Lord said unto the children of Israel, ye shall not go into them.
Don't go into them, man. The Lord told us not to go into these other nations, man. King Solomon knew that. He knew not to go into them. He had value, and that is why the Bible is here to show us where we went wrong at. That's the most beautiful thing about this book. It'll tell you our flaws, man. It won't just say everything we did was good. No, it shows you our flaws and our good. It shows you where we went wrong and how to improve from how to improve from it. The Bible shows all that. And we had King Solomon. He was a great king with a lot of wisdom. He had a lot of wisdom, man. Jonathan Majors, he need to come in class and learn these scriptures. Learn these scriptures. Learn about your ancestors. Learn where you went wrong. If he knew that interracial marriage was against God, he would have never dealt with that white woman. He would have never dealt with her. Because King Solomon had to learn the hard way. He had to learn the hard way. Because he knew not to go outside his race. He knew not to deal with women of another nation. Because they were strange to us, man. They were strange. He done dealt with the Chinese women, the Japanese women, the white women, African women. He done had them all. He done had them all, man. What make you different? King Solomon should have just focused on his priorities and worry about doing what he needed to do instead of going to deal with these strange women, man. And now we think it's okay in 2023 to go marry women outside of our race. Keep reading.
Come. Neither shall they come in unto you, for surely they will turn away your heart after their gods.
Yeah, there you go. They'll turn away your heart after their God. And King Solomon, he done got old in age and start building temples for their gods, man. So that way they can serve their God and he can serve it with them as he got old in age. That's why, man. The Lord, we read that in Deuteronomy 7:3. It's telling you the same thing. The Bible always going to tell you the same thing, man. The Lord always going to tell you the reason why you shouldn't do it. Why shouldn't you do it? Because it's going to turn you away from me. They're going to turn you away from serving me. It's clear as daylight. Only reason our people physically, some of our people physically not dating white women and white men But guess what? In our mind, we're dating them in our mind because we celebrate their holidays. Majority of our people got Christmas trees in their house right now with gifts all under the tree and don't have no understanding or no clue why they're doing that. They don't know or have no clue why they do the things they do, why they believe in the things that they believe in. They have no clue why. But the Lord told you why not to do it. Because then they will turn away your heart from serving him, from being strong, from standing on your feet and believing in your Lord, your God. Not trying to deal with these other nations and believing in their God, their ways. Keep reading.
For like solid clay unto deeds and love. Verse 3. And he has 700 wives, princesses, and 300 concubines. And his wives turned away his heart. Verse 4.
His wives turned away his heart, man. Turned away his heart as he was getting older, as he was getting old in age, man. King Solomon getting old in age. Start doing things for these other strange women that was amongst his wives, man. Start doing things for him. You can stop right there. Drop that. Let me get Leviticus 21:14.
The book of, you said 21?
Mm-hmm.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 21, verse 14. A widow or a divorced woman or profane or an harlot, these shall he not take, but he shall take a virgin of his own people to wife.
Don't take the Lord tell you don't take no harlot. Don't take no who. What else?
Like a widow, a divorced woman, or profane.
Yeah, don't take any of those, but take what?
A virgin, so like, but he shall take a virgin of his own people to wife.
Take a virgin of their own people to wife, man. Take a sister out your stock. You have 12 tribes to choose from: blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indian. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indian, man. Then you got some of our sisters who hate when a brother gets in Hispanic women. You can't hate that he gets in Hispanic women. The Hispanic woman is part of our people. She's just a little fair skinned. But guess what? She's still our sister. You looking at it based off skin color. It ain't about skin color. Because if it was, Mariah Carey would be looked at as a white woman. But you'll draft in Mariah Carey. But Mariah Carey looked like a white woman. Bob Marley got the complexion of a black man, but his dad is white. That's why we don't go by skin color. We go by the seed of your father. Who is your father? Skin color could trick you, man. Don't fall for skin color. Go by bloodline. Who's the seed of your father? That's what we go by. And Other than that, that concludes my class. And with that, we are the ISUPK, started out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commanding General Yohana. The ISUPK been established since 1969. We are not affiliated with any other Israelite group out there. And with that, shalom, warrior.
Hello.